Take first question. Back left, on your left.
Paul, Eric Horton, Oklahoma. How do you use the All-Star game? And I mean that by, do you use it as something that you actually gauge how you performed, or is it just about fun, or what do you take from it when you're here?
It's just about having fun. And at the end of the day, it's for the fans. So it's just to have fun. You know, myself, I was just trying to get a rhythm, stay hot behind the three-point line. So just, you know, same as usual, just have fun.
Same row.
Well, speaking from Complex, can you speak to Dirk Nowitzki's legacy on the NBA, being that it was his last NBA All-Star game?
Yeah, I think just Dirk has just been special to this league. One of the, probably the most decorative international player that we have and will see for a long time. You know, he's been special. He's got pad moves with the Dirk, one-legger. You know, I just remember as a kid him being one of, you know, my favorite players, just because he was so skilled at his size. You know, I would beat teams spreading them out. I used to play the spread game back in the day. People wasn't on that game yet. On video games, I put Dirk at the floor, have him spread out, whooping a lot of people butts.
Dave, here in the front.
Paul David from ESPN. Some of us in this room were in Vegas 5 years ago, and you've come so far since then, and you're playing, by all accounts, the best ball of your career, even better than you were in Indiana. If that didn't happen, have you thought about what your trajectory would have been? And you know, are you proud of where you're at, considering what you've been through?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I would be. You know, everything happens for a reason, obviously, but I'm not sure where I would be. I felt really good at that point before I got injured. I felt like I was getting better. And, you know, at that time, I was going neck and neck with LeBron. I was just ready for what was next to come. Then the injury happened, and since then, I've had so many injuries come up just because of the leg injury. So it was tough. It was tough getting to this point where I'm at now. But I learned a lot. Just learned a lot about myself. Taught me a lot of character, a lot of mental toughness. And, I think just the experience, being away from the game for a year, getting to see what was going on, and what I was coming back to. It was a learning lesson.
Same row on your left.
Sandy Chana with Yahoo Sports. PG, you guys are among the top in the West right now. You still have Andre Roberson coming back soon. What is this team ceiling? Is there one? What do you guys have left to prove the rest of the season?
We just want to finish strong. We're not out to prove nothing to nobody. We just want to finish strong, start playing good basketball. We do got a heck of a defender at some point returning back to our roster. We just picked up, I think, an underrated player, Marquise Morris. But again, we ain't proving nothing. We gonna go out and go at everybody that's in front of us.
Over here, standing in the back right.
Paul, you're one of the few people here that can pull off the reverse windmill. Did you get any tips from Vincent? How long did it take you to pull it off?
Honestly, that's just the only way I can spin. I cannot 360 the other way. So by default, I got a little VC in me.
Front row on your left.
How sweet was it to play with Russ, and did you get to have some quality time together this weekend?
Quality time.
You know, less stressed environment.
That's so romantic. Why? Because it's Valentine's weekend too. You know, it's always great to share the court with Russ. Y'all know how good Russ is. It's fun. It's fun that we continue on to be teammates away from our team. So we had a good weekend.
Over here on your right.
Paul George, Harry Jones, Question Sports. How is it having an opportunity to play with some of the in the All-Star weekend with some of the best players in the world?
It's great, man. It's great because everybody has a different skill set and a different play style. Not one person on that floor you can compare to another. So it's just great to see everybody come together. And you know, without practicing, we just learn how to play off jump with one another. So it's great. It's great to share the court with some guys that's going to be Hall of Famers.
Last two questions, Devontae.
How are you? Devontae Osborne, runner of sports.
Speaking of athleticism, Hamidou Diallo, your teammate, like mastered the slam dunk contest. Talk about how proud of him that you are, as well as what advice did you give him in approaching the contest?
I'm super proud of him. There's really no advice to give somebody that does something better than you. You know, there's no way I could jump as good as Diallo before the injury or after the injury. He's just a freak of nature, but I'm extremely proud of him. I thought he just owned the spotlight. You know, he just showed his personality, and you know, things like that could be confidence booster going forward for us during the season. So just happy that he was just in the moment, and you know, he came home with some hard work.
Last question, Nick, on your left.
Paul, you showed off those handles and hit a couple step back threes. What's it like in this game to be sizing a guy up the way that you did, and in those moments?
Who was guarding me?
James.
What move I do?
Yeah.
Hit him with his shit. No, it's you know, it's fun. It's fun going against James, man. James obviously is one of the best players in our league. It's always fun. I had to just give him a little dose of his medicine. I got that in my package too, so ain't no travels over here.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank y'all.
This concludes